About it is Dr. Tara Harding from Simply You Wellness. Good morning to you, Tara.
Good morning.
All right, so perimenopause and menopause. What are the differences? What are the similarities? When do you know that you have it? There's so many questions.
So many questions, and I don't think we talk about it enough. So that's why we're doing this today. Is everyone's like, I'm in menopause or I'm in early menopause, when really they likely are in perimenopause. And when there's a lot of different diseases or illnesses we should probably rule out before, like menopause, perimenopause. Your thyroid, endometriosis, insulin resistance, PCOS, things like that need to be ruled out that perhaps are those symptoms that kind of overlap. But it's that transitional period. You said it exactly. It's literally that transitional period, 4 to 10 years.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay.
Before menopause. And menopause is 12 months of no menstrual cycle. That's when you can officially say the menopause has occurred. And so it's that time before, and we're miserable. Like we're not getting answers. We're not, no one can kind of figure it out. And it impacts every aspect of our day from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep. So that's why we need to be more aware of it. And there is things we can do. And there is ways to help alleviate a lot of those symptoms instead of just thinking, oh, this is just what it is.
I just got to live
like this. Gone are those days.
Okay, well that is good news here. So what are the symptoms, some of the symptoms that people should kind of be aware of to kind of say, okay, yep, this is too much, I need to go see Dr. Tara?
Yes, the most common ones are hot flashes. People think that, well, this must be menopause, but really we can resolve that. That does not mean you are in menopause, and we can help alleviate a lot of that. The mental wellness part of it, the anxiety, the depression, the rage, the irritability, those things are so common during that time, and there's so many things we can do for that as well. The weight gain. It's like you're doing the same workout, you're eating the same. In fact, many of you are doing 5 to 6 days of this in a very strict manner, not losing the weight. The hair loss, the heat or cold intolerance, things like that. Some uncommon things are palpitations, or even dizziness, lightheadedness, brain fog, muscle weakness. There's a lot of actual physical symptoms in the muscle part of it too that can go along with it. And so again, it's ruling out other things, but very much so hormonal based. All of those have a hormonal component to them.
Interesting. So what age range are we looking at, Dr. Tara, from, like, should you be looking out for this in your 40s or more in your 50s? When should someone kind of start perking up to these symptoms?
Menopause is typically in your 50s. Perimenopause can start as early as your late 30s, typically in your 40s. And so again, it's like we don't have to go through a whole decade of feeling like garbage. We can do a lot of things to help alleviate and balance those hormones and dial in. I always use the FM radio old pickup analogy, which probably no one will remember that much longer, but it's fine tuning a lot of those things to make us feel better.
So so I imagine someone's coming into you, they say they're not feeling good. How important is it that we recognize these symptoms and that we do something about it? And what are the consequences of not addressing these symptoms?
Truly, it goes back to relationship impairment, work-life balance. I mean, these things impact literally from the time we wake up. Are you tired and fatigued getting up? Are you having trouble sleeping at night? That sleep component. You're not going to feel good during the day. We want you to keep you active for your children. We want to keep you active for your work and your activities that you enjoy, and not have you feeling like an 80-year-old when you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s. We don't have to be like that anymore. And so it's really important to get in and know that there is safe things from lifestyle, from supplements, to prescriptions, to counselors. There's a lot of things we can do to create a team approach to this and really find what works best for you.
And I know that you're big on the team approach, having a team that's behind you to help you with these things. So starting on the medical side, what are some of the medicinal things that we can do to help with the symptoms?
Yes, sometimes we bring in some temporary prescription medications just to get you feeling okay to wake up that next morning. Then we can bring in hormonal replacement therapy, which is now found to be safe, super safe. Lots of studies coming out on that. There's supplements, there's nutritional changes, there's lifestyle, movement, activity, yoga, mindset, all of those things we can bring in and really create that team for you.
So you mentioned like muscle weakness is one of the things. Is it still okay to have an exercise regimen, or should you be kind of backing off and focusing on more of the yoga, the meditation, those types of things, giving your body a break?
Yes, I just had a young female in yesterday, and she's like, I can't even lift weights anymore, and that's such a red flag. We can get you back to doing that, but it's hitting pause and doing lighter things. Right now, enjoy the North Dakota weather, minus the smoke situation, but really in doing things, pull it back. Let's tame down things a little bit, get
Yep.
you feeling better, then you can go back into your normal routine.
Wonderful. Okay, we have some information up on the screen, Dr. Tara. Where can we reach you? How do we get in touch with you to talk about all this and more?
Simply You Wellness. Our website is simplyyouclinic.com. I just put up some fun social media videos on our Instagram account to kind of shine a light that from a little humor approach on perimenopause. So check it out. We want to really just kind of break the stigma around this topic too.
Humor is a great way to do that.
Humor is a great way to do that.
Great. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Dr.
thank
Tara, for
you.
joining us today.